Appaka. Story by Srilata Radhakrishnan. Illustration pictures by K.P. Muralidharan. Appaka. Appaka is little Nonnu's goat. Nonnu loves him so much that she is always thinking about him, even at school. Is thinking, isn't he cute? Appaka. As soon as the bell rings at school, Nonnu throws her bag across her shoulder and runs like the wind to her little house. Amma has just come back from the long day's work in the fields. Nonnu quickly gulps down the hot rice and fish curry she has made and rushes off to play with Appaka. There she is eating on her own. Isn't she a good girl? He is only 3 months old and is as soft as the cotton that Pappu Mama used to stuff beds. Is very soft. Nonnu's father is no more, so Pappu Mama only took care of her. He brought her along so that she can join a new school, a better school. That's Pappu Mama. Can you see his teeth coming out? Pappu Mama grows silk trees in the huge yard. In summer, Amma and Nonnu help him pick them up and clean the cotton balls. See the cotton inside? Sometimes Pappu Mama lets Nonnu gather the jackfruit leaves. And for whom is that? That is for Appaka. And she starts munching them right away. Okay, Appaka, it's everything. Nonnu never had a pet. Appaka had simply wandered into Nonnu's backyard when she was just few weeks old. Like a little goat, he had just come into the Nonnu's yard. Okay? And he was there, standing there and saying, "Bah, bah." So Nonnu heard the sound and quickly went and saw this little one. He looked so thin, worn out and helpless that even Amma felt sorry for him. She thought that they would take care of him till the owner came looking for him. But no one turned up. And Appaka became Nonnu's best friend. So, Nonnu is always running errands to buy onions, green chilies, dried fish for Amma. And whenever she can, she helps Pappu Mama in his small vegetable garden. Picking up all the vegetables or watering the garden. She was a very helpful girl. She was helping in Pappu Mama's garden. Nonnu always sees that Appaka has enough to eat before she goes to school. When it is dark, she quickly takes a torch and runs out to see if he is safe. On a rainy day, Amma ties Appaka to the post near the veranda so that he does not get wet. It's a little thing, right? So we have to take good care of little pets. Whenever he sees Nonnu's friends, Appaka jumps around, kicking the mud with his little feet. Naughty. Nonnu put a rope around his neck and ties him to the coconut tree just outside their house so that he does not get lost. He's a very naughty little kid, so he keeps jumping and going away. So you have to tie and keep him sometimes. Sometimes Nonu likes to make him wear a bright yellow ribbon with a bell. The bell tinkles every time Appaka shakes his head, and that makes her giggle. This is the sound which used to come from the bell. One day, Nonu came back home to find the rope broken at one end. It was dangling from the tree with no Appaka there. Oh dear, Appaka was lost. Nonu ran here and there asking neighbors and friends if they had seen Appaka. But nobody had seen him. She was so worried. Won't you get worried when your pet is lost? With tears in her eyes, she went to the goddess of the grove, Bhagavati, and prayed. Nonu promised to break 3 coconuts and light a lamp if Appaka was found. How sincerely she is praying. For 3 days, Nonu looked for her friend. She could not sleep or eat or smile anymore. She stayed up late at night, hoping to hear his familiar bleats. She never heard the bah sound. She is very sad. Was Appaka hurt? Was he feeling lonely? Did he have enough to eat? Would she ever see him again? She kept wondering. More worrying thoughts crept into Nonu's mind. Had a fox caught her dear little Appaka? Had a thief stolen him? She lost her smile. On the 4th day, after a long time, when she had almost given up hope, she heard Pappu Mama calling out her loudly, "Nonu!" Nonu gathered up her skirt and ran as fast as she could across the paddy fields. Pappu Mama pointed to a hollow tree trunk by the side of a small path, and Nonu could hear the faint sound of a bell ringing. Oh, she was so relieved to hear the sound of the bell. She scrambled inside and found him shivering and wet. It was 3 days he must have been hiding. Tears rolling down her cheeks, she pulled him out of the dark, damp hole. He must have lost his way and wandered there. She hugged Appaka and rubbed him down gently. She could not thank Pappu Mama enough for finding her friend. It was Pappu Mama who helped finally. When they were safely home, Nonu washed Appaka clean and fed him a bowl full of rice gruel. She rushed to the goddess to make her offerings. Yes, she had promised to break 3 coconuts and light a lamp. What a good thing that she had tied that bell. Nonu often worries about what will happen when she goes to high school. Will she have time to be with Appaka? Maybe he will grow a beard and be too old to play. Maybe he will have a family of his own. And then her face brightens up. She imagines Appaka's little one frisking around the coconut trees, nibbling the leaves piled up in front of them. That is Appaka's little family. She would beg and beg Amma to let her take care of Appaka and his family forever and ever. Who does not want a soft little pet like that? The end.